Are you absolutely prepared to safeguard your family if an unexpected invasion were to strike America? This isn't just about having a few extra cans scattered in the basement, it's a matter of life and death. Do you possess the readiness and resources necessary to ensure survival when chaos descends? In today's video, we're diving headfirst into the essential preparatory items you must amass, -9 crucial preps you simply can't ignore. We're not here to sugarcoat the realities or skirt around the edges. This is about equipping you with actionable knowledge to secure your safety and the well-being of those you cherish most. Preparedness isn't merely a buzzword, it's a lifeline in times of unforeseen adversity. This comprehensive guide will arm you with strategies and insights vital for fortifying your home and resources against potential threats. From food and water provisions to security measures and sustainable power sources, we'll explore every dimension necessary for robust defense. So get ready to delve deep into survival principles that can make the difference between struggle and resilience. Join us as we embark on this conscientious journey to preparedness, ensuring you and your loved ones stay one step ahead of whatever challenges lie ahead. 9. Let's talk about something that goes beyond just owning a firearm. It's about a comprehensive approach to personal defense and tactical preparedness. When it comes to defending yourself and your loved ones, having a gun is just the beginning. Today, we're diving deep into the essential gear you need to ensure your safety in the most critical situations. First up, let's discuss tactical body armor. Having a gun may give you a sense of security, but what about when things escalate? When the stakes are high, you'll need more than just a firearm. Investing in tactical body armor is a must. For handgun protection, a level 3 vest is great, but if you're up against a rifle, nothing less than level IV plates will do. Brands like R500 Armor and Spartan Armor Systems are top tier, trusted by military and law enforcement personnel worldwide. Remember, when it comes to safety gear, skimping is not an option. This is the equipment that can save your life. Next on the list is tactical helmets. Imagine you're in a situation where bullets aren't your only threat. Debris, shrapnel, and blunt force can incapacitate you just as easily. That's where tactical helmets come in, like those from Team Wendy. These helmets are engineered to protect you from severe head trauma, giving you a fighting chance in the chaos. Let's not forget about tactical gas masks. In scenarios involving civil unrest, tear gas, smoke, or even chemical agents, a reliable gas mask is your best line of defense. Consider the Mira Safety CM6M mask, which is designed for both military-grade and civilian use. It's crucial to have extra filters on hand, as having just one or two won't suffice in prolonged situations. When the air turns toxic, a high-quality gas mask could be your lifeline. Moving on, consider tactical goggles. In crises, it's not just about dodging bullets. Protecting your vision from debris, dust, and other particulates is vital. Tactical goggles, like the Revision Military Desert Locust, can be a game-changer. They secure your eyes, allowing you to maintain clear vision and focus when every second counts. Next up, tactical boots. You might think your everyday shoes are up to the task, but when you're navigating debris, broken glass, or rough terrain, they won't cut it. You need boots that protect your feet and ankles while offering durability and comfort. Look into Danner Tachyon or Salomon Quest 4D boots. These boots are designed to withstand extreme conditions, ensuring you stay mobile and injury-free in survival situations. Finally, let's talk about communication gear. In an emergency, staying connected is as crucial as any weapon. Earlier we touched on radios, but for tactical operations, consider ear protection with built-in communication capabilities. Peltor Tactical 100 earmuffs are a stellar choice. These devices allow you to hear important sounds, like footsteps or whispered commands, while blocking out harmful noise levels from gunshots. Plus, they enable seamless communication with your team, ensuring you stay coordinated and informed. Let's focus on our 8th point, a vital aspect of preparedness: home security and surveillance systems. Your home should be your fortress, a place where you and your family feel safe, even in the most uncertain times. Let's talk about how to make it as impenetrable as possible, while also deterring threats before they even reach your doorstep. First things first, let's talk about windows. While they let in light and provide views, they can also be vulnerabilities during a crisis. Consider reinforcing them with security bars or window grills. While they may not win any beauty contests, they offer invaluable protection, acting as a significant deterrent to anyone attempting a break-in. Pair these with security window films such as the 3M Ultra series. These films are designed to make glass nearly shatter-proof, forcing any intruder to exert more effort and create more noise, thereby buying you precious time to respond. Next, we need to focus on your doors. Your doors are your primary entry points and need to be as secure as possible. Standard locks and deadbolts are merely the starting point. To truly fortify your entryways, invest in door braces like the Door Devil or Night Lock. These simple yet effective devices can stop even a determined intruder from kicking in your door, transforming it into a formidable barrier. Surveillance systems are another critical component. Don't just settle for any off-the-shelf system. Opt for advanced setups that include solar backups, ensuring they remain operational even during power outages. The Reolink Argus 3 Pro, for example, is a solar-powered security camera that offers both peace of mind and energy independence. But remember, cameras alone aren't enough. Integrate them with motion sensors and alarm systems. Consider brands like SimpliSafe or Ring Alarm, which work with battery or solar power, keeping your security robust even during a blackout. Perimeter alarms are another line of defense that shouldn't be overlooked. These systems can detect movement outside your home, alerting you before an intruder even reaches your door. Whether you choose simple tripwire alarms or more sophisticated laser perimeter systems, these devices provide early warnings, allowing you time to prepare, defend, or escape. Night vision equipment is often forgotten but is crucial. Standard cameras and motion detectors might miss threats in the darkness. Equip your security setup with night vision goggles or thermal imaging cameras like those from FLIR systems. These tools allow you to see what's happening outside your home in complete darkness, providing unmatched awareness and peace of mind. Finally, consider creating a safe room within your home. This isn't just for celebrities or high-profile individuals. Any family can benefit from having a secure area to retreat to during a home invasion. This room should be reinforced, stocked with emergency supplies, communication devices, and if possible, a backup weapon. Ideally, it should be hidden from obvious entry points, offering a secure haven if the worst happens. As we dive into point number 7, let's talk about a critical aspect of preparedness that often gets overlooked yet is absolutely essential: fuel. In any crisis, fuel is the lifeblood that keeps your operation running smoothly. Whether it's powering your vehicle, heating your home, or running generators, having a proper fuel stockpile can make all the difference when the next big attack hits. Let's break down how to do this efficiently and safely. First up, let's discuss gasoline. It's the go-to fuel for most vehicles and smaller generators, making it an indispensable resource. But here's the catch: you can't just store it haphazardly. You'll need to use approved gas cans, typically red, which come with airtight seals to prevent evaporation and contamination. And don't forget about fuel stabilizers like Stabil. These handy additives can extend the shelf life of gasoline up to a year. Make sure to rotate your stockpile regularly, keeping track of expiration dates to ensure you always have fresh supplies on hand. Next, let's tackle diesel. Diesel is a bit easier to store long-term compared to gasoline, primarily because it has a longer shelf life. However, if not stored properly, diesel can develop algae and other issues. To combat this, make sure you're using biocides like Pri-D to keep your diesel fresh. Store diesel in yellow containers, clearly differentiating it from gasoline, and always keep it in a cool, dry place. If you're using diesel for larger equipment or generators, calculate your consumption carefully and aim to store enough to last at least 6 months. Diesel's energy density and efficiency make it a reliable choice for long-haul preparedness. Now, on to propane, a prepper's best friend. Propane is incredibly versatile and doesn't degrade over time, making it a brilliant choice for long-term storage. It's used for cooking, heating, and running specific generators. The beauty of propane is the ability to store large quantities in tanks. Investing in a 100-gallon propane tank can keep you going for months, depending on your usage. For those serious about extended survival scenarios, consider burying propane tanks. Not only are they less visible and more secure, but they can also power your essentials over an extended period. Additionally, propane-powered devices like the Mr. Heater Big Buddy can be lifesavers during winter power outages. Lastly, let's discuss kerosene, especially crucial for those living in colder climates. Kerosene is excellent for heating and lighting, and it lasts longer than gasoline, with a shelf life of 1 to 2 years if stored correctly. Use blue containers specifically designed for kerosene storage. It serves as a reliable backup heating source during harsh winters and also provides light when other power sources fail. Stock up on kerosene lamps to ensure you're never left in the dark. No matter the type of fuel, storage safety is paramount. Avoid storing all your fuel in one location to minimize risk. Utilize detached buildings or fuel sheds for storage, and always ensure proper ventilation away from living areas. A fuel transfer pump is a must-have tool for safely moving fuel between containers or vehicles. And, as a safety measure, have fire extinguishers on hand, specifically Class B extinguishers designed for flammable liquids. 6. Mental health and entertainment during long-term isolation. In the midst of preparing food, water, and defense, it's easy to forget that your mental resilience is just as important. After weeks or months without power or outside contact, maintaining your mental edge could be your greatest asset. Let's start with entertainment. It might seem like a luxury in a survival situation, but let me tell you, it's not. Keeping your mind engaged can be the difference between staying calm and spiraling into anxiety or depression. So think ahead and stock up on non-digital forms of entertainment. Books are a must-have, not just survival manuals, but fiction and light reading to help you escape the stress, even just for a while. For families with children, it's crucial to have educational materials ready. Workbooks, flashcards, and hands-on learning kits will keep their minds active, helping them cope and giving you some much-needed focus. Creative outlets are another key component. Stock up on art supplies, sketch pads, paints, brushes, and pencils. Encouraging creativity is not just a pastime, it's a form of therapy during high-stress times. If you or someone in your family plays an instrument, make sure to include musical instruments like a guitar, harmonica, or ukulele. Music has an incredible ability to uplift and bring people together, serving as a balm for the soul in long-term crises. Now let's delve into mental health preparedness. Meditation and stress relief techniques will be your allies. Gather guided meditation books or audio guides if you have a way to play them. Practicing controlled breathing or mindfulness can help keep panic at bay, especially when you're faced with tough decisions or prolonged isolation. Physical exercise is equally important. You don't need a full gym setup, just basic equipment like resistance bands, yoga mats, and jump ropes. Physical activity has a direct impact on mental health, helping to reduce stress and anxiety while boosting your immune system, a critical advantage during a disaster. Journals are another invaluable tool. Encouraging your family, including kids, to write down thoughts and feelings can be a profound outlet. Stockpile plenty of notebooks and pens so everyone has the opportunity to document their experiences or simply vent their frustrations on paper. This practice isn't just about keeping busy, it's about preserving your mental well-being during challenging times. 5. The indispensable world of multi-use tools and high-durability gear. When it comes to survival, having a versatile range of tools at your disposal is as crucial as having the right mindset. Let's explore the essential gear you need to hoard to ensure you're always ready to tackle any situation. First on our list are multi-use tools. If you're familiar with the Leatherman Surge or Gerber Center Drive, you know the value of a tool that can do it all. These multi-tools are excellent for their adaptability. But let's push the envelope further. Consider redundancy and reliability your watchwords. One tool you might not have thought of is the mechanical advantage pulley. These pulleys can be game changers, allowing you to lift heavy loads, move debris, or even rig up a shelter when brute strength alone isn't enough. In scenarios where manual labor becomes the only option, mechanical advantage pulleys can save the day. Next, let's upgrade from basic paracord to something with more muscle military-grade tarps. Forget the flimsy tarps from your local hardware store. We're talking about something like AquaQuest tarps, built to endure the elements and serve multiple functions. Need a temporary shelter? Check. Waterproof cover for your supplies? Absolutely. Even camouflage for your camp? No problem. A reliable tarp is your best friend in a survival situation, providing protection for your essentials and keeping your operation stealthy. To secure your tarp or make quick repairs, military-grade zip ties are indispensable. These small, lightweight items are incredibly versatile and cost-effective. Whether you need to bind gear, create makeshift repairs, or even restrain a threat, zip ties are a must-have in your survival kit. Their utility is only limited by your imagination and resourcefulness. Another overlooked gem in the preparedness world is duct tape. But not just any kind, I'm talking about heavy-duty, waterproof options like Gorilla Tape. In an emergency, this tape will be your go-to solution for sealing leaks, patching torn gear, and making quick repairs to broken equipment. Stockpile multiple rolls, because when equipment starts to falter, duct tape becomes your best friend. Finally, let's talk about the importance of a fixed-blade survival knife, like the Moracniv Companion. While folding knives have their uses, a robust fixed-blade knife is essential for heavy-duty tasks, cutting through thick materials, carving wood for fires, or even handling first-aid situations in a pinch. And don't forget to include a quality sharpening stone in your kit. A dull knife is as good as no knife at all, so maintaining your edge is crucial for keeping your tools effective. 4. Long-term water storage and filtration systems. Water is non-negotiable. It's the lifeblood of any survival strategy, and without it, you won't last more than a few days. Let's dive into how you can secure a sustainable water supply, even in the most challenging conditions. First, let's talk about the foundation of your water strategy: storage. It's not enough to just have a few barrels or jugs of water stashed away. You need a plan that allows you to replenish that supply over time. If you live in an area with reliable rainfall, a rainwater catchment system should be at the top of your list. These systems can collect hundreds of gallons of water quickly and efficiently. Start with something simple like a rain barrel connected to your gutter system, but consider upgrading to advanced setups with first flush diverters. These systems filter out debris and contaminants, ensuring the water you collect is as clean as possible. Don't forget to stockpile spare parts like filters and pipes to keep your system running smoothly over the long haul. But what if rainfall isn't a reliable option for you? That's when water purification becomes crucial. Stocking up on water purification tablets, such as Aquamira or Catadin Micropure, can be a real lifesaver. These tablets are lightweight, easy to store, and can transform even the murkiest water into something safe to drink. Keep a generous supply, because once your stored clean water runs out, these tablets can prevent illness and even save lives. Now, let's discuss manual water pumps, an often overlooked but vital component of a robust water plan. If you have access to a well, investing in a hand-operated pump like the Simple Pump can ensure you have uninterrupted access to deep well water. This investment means you won't need electricity to draw water, a critical advantage if the grid goes down. Pair this with a large-capacity gravity-fed water filter, like the Big Berkey, and you've got a sustainable source of clean water that can support your family for the long term. Remember to stock up on replacement filters because they won't last forever, especially if you're filtering large quantities of water. Beyond just barrels, think about versatile storage solutions. Collapsible water containers, such as those from Scepter, offer portability without sacrificing capacity. Water bricks, which are stackable modular storage units, can hold up to 3.5 gallons each and offer flexibility in how you store them. Tuck them away under beds, in closets, or even bury them for added security. This not only keeps your supply safe but also allows you to store more water discreetly. Finally, consider the value of water as a barter resource. When clean water becomes scarce, having the means to purify and store more than you need can give you a powerful trading tool. It's not just about meeting your own needs, it's about creating opportunities in a world where resources are limited. We're on point number 3, and it's all about power generators. In a world where the grid can fail at any moment, having a reliable backup power source is not just a luxury, it's a necessity for survival. Let's get into why you need to prioritize power generators and how they can keep you going when everything else grinds to a halt. First, let's tackle solar generators. These aren't just a nice-to-have item, they're crucial for ensuring you have a power source that doesn't depend on fuel supplies. Take the Goal Zero Yeti 1500X, for example. This solar generator can keep your essential electronics and smaller appliances running smoothly. The best part? No fuel, no fumes, just clean, renewable energy from the sun. Pair it with portable solar panels like the Goal Zero Nomad, and you'll be set. This combination ensures you won't be left in the dark, even in a long-term grid-down scenario. Remember, as long as the sun rises, you'll never run out of power. For those of you looking to power more, consider investing in whole-house standby generators. Brands like Generac and Kohler offer units that can automatically take over the minute the grid fails. These generators run on natural gas or propane, providing a seamless transition that keeps everything in your home operational, from your refrigerator to your security system. While initially expensive, the peace of mind and security they provide are invaluable. If you go this route, having a large propane tank installed on your property could be a game changer, as propane stores indefinitely, unlike gasoline or diesel. Speaking of fuel, let's dive into the importance of smart storage. Gasoline has a notoriously short shelf life, even with stabilizers, and diesel needs careful handling to prevent degradation. Propane, however, stands out as the champion in fuel longevity, lasting indefinitely in well-maintained tanks. If you choose to invest in a generator, ensure you have a substantial propane supply or alternative fuel to last several weeks, ideally months. The more diverse your fuel options, the better your chances of remaining powered up. Beyond generators and fuel, consider battery storage as a vital part of your power plan. Devices like the Jackery Explorer 1000 provide backup power for small electronics, lights, and communication devices. Additionally, stockpiling deep-cycle batteries along with an inverter can further extend your power capabilities without being tethered to a single source. Maintenance is another critical aspect of your power preparedness. A generator does no good if it fails when you need it most. Regular maintenance is key. Change the oil, test run the unit periodically, and keep spare parts like spark plugs, air filters, and oil filters on hand. If you're relying on solar, make sure you have extra panels and charge controllers ready to go. It's not just about having a setup, it's about ensuring you can fix it when something goes wrong. Point number 2, the critical essentials of food and water storage. Trust me, this is not just about tossing a few cans into your pantry. In a crisis, having a well-thought-out stockpile will distinguish those who thrive from those who merely survive. Let's start with the lifeblood of survival: water. You've heard the rules: store at least 1 gallon per person per day. But that's just the baseline. When planning for the long haul, sustainability is key. While water barrels and bottled water are good starts, you need efficient solutions like stackable water containers, such as the water brick system. These allow you to store a large quantity of water in a compact space. And here's a pro tip: keep some water in collapsible containers. This way, if you need to move quickly, you can take a decent supply without it being too bulky. However, even the best stockpile won't last indefinitely. That's why water purification systems are indispensable. Devices like the Sawyer squeeze filter or the Katadyn pocket microfilter are a must-have. They're lightweight, portable, and can filter thousands of gallons of water, ensuring you have clean water long after your initial supplies run out. But don't rely on just one method. Have backup options like UV sterilizers or water purification tablets ready to go. This redundancy ensures you always have a way to make water safe to drink. Transitioning to food storage, we must think beyond mere calories. It's about maintaining a balanced diet to keep your energy and health up during prolonged emergencies. Sure, rice and beans can sustain you for a while, but you need variety and nutrition. Stock foods that are calorie-dense, have long shelf lives, and are easy to store. Canned goods, freeze-dried meals, and vacuum-sealed foods are excellent choices. Don't just stick to the basics, incorporate freeze-dried fruits and vegetables to ensure you're getting vital vitamins and minerals. Brands like Mountain House or Augustin Farms offer excellent long-term freeze-dried meal options that can last for decades. Now let's talk protein, a critical component often overlooked in emergency planning. You need a reliable protein supply to maintain strength. Stock up on canned meats like chicken or tuna, but also consider powdered eggs and freeze-dried meats. These are lightweight, have an incredibly long shelf life, and provide essential nutrition. Peanut butter is another fantastic source of protein and fats, with the added benefit of lasting for years. Make sure to grab a few extra jars for your stockpile. Don't forget your cooking essentials. You might have all the food you need, but without the ability to cook it, your options are limited. Ensure you have a good supply of cooking oil, salt, sugar, flour, and spices. These not only enhance your meals but also serve as high-value barter items. Honey is another excellent addition, as it lasts indefinitely and can serve as both food and medicine. Supplements are also crucial. In a crisis, fresh fruits and vegetables may be scarce, leading to potential nutrient deficiencies. Stock up on multivitamins to fill those gaps. These include vitamin C and D, as well as omega-3 supplements, in your stockpile to keep your immune system robust when fresh produce is limited. Proper storage is paramount. Keep your stockpile in a cool, dry, dark place to maximize shelf life. Use Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers for storing grains, rice, and beans, extending their shelf life by decades. Invest in food-grade buckets with gamma lids to protect against rodents and pests. Rotate your stock by using the oldest items first and replenishing them regularly. If your budget allows, consider a deep freezer not just for meats but for extra bread, butter, and pre-cooked meals. Knowledge and skills. You can amass all the gear, food, and weapons imaginable, but without the know-how to effectively use them, you're as unprepared as if you had nothing at all. It's time to ensure that what's in your head is just as fortified as what's in your storage room. First and foremost, let's talk about first aid and medical skills. You don't need to become a doctor overnight, but possessing basic medical knowledge is absolutely vital. Imagine a world where emergency services are unreachable. Do you know how to stop severe bleeding? Can you stitch a wound or handle a broken bone? These are skills you must acquire. Invest in a comprehensive first aid manual like the Where There Is No Doctor book. Enroll in first aid and CPR courses provided by the Red Cross or similar organizations. For those seeking more, wilderness first responder courses offer advanced training. This knowledge means you can treat injuries and save lives when help isn't on the way. Next up, self-defense training. Owning a firearm is one thing, knowing how to use it effectively under pressure is something else entirely. If you're serious about survival, invest time in firearms training. Learn proper grip, stance, and aiming techniques from certified instructors. Familiarize yourself with reloads, clearing malfunctions, and transitioning between weapons. Regular practice is essential. But don't stop at firearms. Hand-to-hand combat skills are crucial when ammunition is scarce or close-quarters combat is unavoidable. Martial arts like Krav Maga or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu teach practical techniques that can quickly incapacitate an attacker, making them invaluable in a crisis. Fire making is another skill you can't overlook. Fire is essential for warmth, cooking, and water sterilization. Don't rely solely on lighters or matches. Learn primitive methods like using a ferro rod, flint and steel, or a bow drill. Practice these skills now, not when you're desperate. Stockpile magnesium fire starters and tinder kits, and know how to use them in adverse conditions such as wind and rain. Navigation skills are crucial if technology fails. Can you navigate without GPS? Equip yourself with a reliable topographical map and compass, and learn how to read them. Understand the terrain around you, from rivers to landmarks, to find water, avoid danger, or reach safety when traditional routes are inaccessible. Hunting and foraging skills will be necessary once your stockpile diminishes. Can you trap small game or fish without modern gear? Familiarize yourself with primitive trapping techniques and invest in snares. Learn to process and preserve your catches to extend your food supply. Identify wild edible plants in your area with resources like Edible Wild Plants by John Callis. Gardening and farming skills further bolster your long-term survival. Start a survival garden and learn seed-saving techniques. Stockpile heirloom seeds to ensure a continuous food supply. Finally, bartering skills will be essential when currency loses value. Know what goods will be valuable for trade, such as medication, ammunition, and water filters. Your skills will also be barter assets. If you're the person who can fix radios, purify water, or perform first aid, you'll hold the upper hand in negotiations. Master the art of bartering and understand how to trade effectively in a post-crisis world. In conclusion, preparing for the unknown requires a comprehensive strategy that combines ensuring a robust stockpile of essential supplies with fortifying your knowledge and skills. The 9 categories we've outlined, ranging from food and medical supplies to navigation and self-defense skills, form the cornerstone of a well-rounded preparedness plan. This proactive approach not only bolsters your resilience against potential threats, but also empowers you to navigate challenging situations with confidence and competence. Remember, the key to survival is not just the resources you have at your disposal, but also the ability to adapt, improvise, and thrive amidst uncertainty. By hoarding wisely and continually enhancing your skills, you lay the groundwork for not only surviving but also maintaining a semblance of normalcy in the aftermath of any crisis.